Thought I'd show you guys kind of what I've been up to this week. I've got so much stuff to sell, and I brought a bunch of stuff from my resale room into here to go through and work with. And these are some of the things I've listed this week. This is a Kobe, C-O-B-E vintage bracelet. It's got some painting on it, which I thought was interesting. A little bit of purple and green. And so I listed that. And then this is actually a very old piece. This is very damaged, but these beads could be from the 30s. This is actual carnelian, I think it's called, and this is a striped agate. So I just listed that. And then this is a watch I listed for parts because it doesn't really run, but it's a super cool watch, and it's working would be worth like 80 bucks. So that's really disappointing. Then I listed these buttons, and I'm going through some ephemera I have, and I've got a few watches. And then I've been going through all the jewelry, and you can see I've got all kinds of cool stuff in here. A Tupperware mug back there, or cup. I've got some purses and cloth, or this is like embroidered pillowcases. And this old jewelry box I'm going to actually use for taking pictures with. A bunch of watches. And we have probably 2,000 watches in the other room. I'm going to turn you slowly so I don't make you dizzy. And up here's where I've been working. And some of the stuff I'm going to list today is this. I'm getting rid of my brooch collection. I had quite a few brooches. And this one I think I bought, no, I bought one of these from Crazy Lamp Lady. I don't know if this is the one. But I'm going to sell that. And I've got some bracelets. I think all this stuff's going to go onto eBay because I have not been very happy with Etsy lately. I've got a lot of really pretty jewelry I'm going to list. And some of it's going to get listed pretty darn cheap too. I just want to get it all sold. So I've just been going through. I've got stuff like these vintage placemats that are super cool. They're so cute. They're little kittens, and each one's a little different, I believe. And these are worth like 20 bucks. I can't get them out. You can see they're each just slightly different. I'm not into that kind of thing, but I bought them to resell. I think when I checked them out, yeah, $20 to $29 with shipping. So, but you know, I've got all this jewelry in here, and just like this beaded egg I got recently. Even with a few beads missing, this can sell for 10 or 12 bucks. I've got little figurines, just all kinds of. This gorgeous thing is worthless. Isn't that beautiful? I don't know why such a beautiful piece is just not worth anything. It's stainless steel. The stones are stunning on it, and I see a couple listed, but none sold. So I might still put it on there on some platform. I'm looking into Vinted too, and maybe I'll put this on Vinted, but I might put it on Crazy Lamp Lady's site or on eBay just for like 5 bucks. I don't know. Some of this stuff's just got to go. Like I've listed this several times. It's a beautiful lucite piece. So some of this might be going up on eBay for really cheap. I just want to get it all sold. And I've still got, look at all these drawers. There's all my rhinestone jewelry in there. There's pearl jewelry down there. This is junk jewelry here. And then if you look over here, this big tub under here, that's all junk jewelry that I kept when I got rid of everything. I've got all of this. I've got a bag here of all kinds of jewelry I've still got to go through. I got a lot of vintage pieces like this that normally would have gone on Etsy, but Etsy's just been terrible lately. I've got some really gorgeous pieces too, and I don't mind selling them cheap. I just want to get this stuff moved on. I mean, some of this you have to wonder if it's better to take it apart for the beautiful beads. And that's what I sometimes do. If it's not sellable, I'll take it apart. Like, look at those bead caps. So a lot of this stuff might get put into my junk jewelry bin. I bought this bag of horses, thinking they'd be good for resale, but only this one down here is worth selling. But it'll pay me back plus some profit, and then the other ones I can give to the grandkids or something. Just all kinds of cool stuff. I got some DVDs. I've got some old Richard Simmons 8 tracks. Just all kinds of stuff, you know. This picture frames. So I'm just going through, and I've still got a lot more in my resale room, but I pulled out the stuff that I thought I would most want to resell right now. Like this piece here, I paid $2 to $3 for it, and it can sell for $30. And so that's one of the ones I want to get listed. So that's what I've been up to. I will be doing some more content. I've been talking to my friend Fran about it all, and I want to get back to creating. So I'm going to pick an ornament to work on. This here is a whole bag of keys. Now, none of these are the really cool, like, old-fashioned keys. These are normal, the prettier, older keys that are just like household keys, like the older ones that went into locks that are just a little bit nicer than modern ones. And people use those for crafts, so I'll be selling those in lots. And so some of the things I'll probably list today are my spoon and this. I want to get some of the more expensive, bigger things listed. Maybe a couple picture frames. I've got quite a few. And just have fun getting this stuff listed and put back in the other room on the listed shelf. So that's what I've been up to. And other than that box in the corner under there, that Home Depot box, I've got everything put away except what I'm working on now. That's all the stuff that probably goes up into some of these boxes and onto some of these shelves, maybe even in my closet. I still got some stuff up here, and I can't find a few things. I had a whole bunch of salt and pepper shakers that I used to make my button flower sets, and those are missing. And I don't know where they could be because I've gone through everything. So I'm very confused as to where they are. And my nail polish. I know I had more than 3 nail polishes, so I don't know, because I use those for crafting. So there's still some stuff. I don't know where it could possibly be, but that's what I've been up to. Just going through and listing and trying to make sense of it all. And my daughters and I have to go through all the cookie cutters. They start up there, go down to there, and then those are new cookie cutters that I sell in sets of 4. I'm going to probably blow those out for really cheap too. And after we go through them all and I pick what I want and they pick what they want, then I'm going to be selling a lot of big lots of cookie cutters. And I'll let you know when I do. And I might even make some kits up with cookie cutters, felt, and sequins. And then I've got all my fabric and just so much to go through. But I really want to get as much out of this room sold as I can. Of course, I'm not touching any of my beads or sequins or the felt, which I have now in my closet. I put all my felt up here. See, all the scraps, cut pieces, scraps, and my full sheets are up here. And then I've got my paint, all my books, and then more art pads and art supplies. My Fimo clay stuff is down here. And these are all my satin ornaments and stuff. My little toaster oven for the Fimo clay. So I think those are more satin ornaments maybe down here. I don't know. I'll have to look in that box. Still got stuff to hang up and deal with, but I'm getting there a little at a time. So that's where I'm at. And that's why I haven't been doing as many videos, because I've been a little bit overwhelmed. Plus, I've been working so hard on figuring out what to eat and how to eat and trying to get exercise and all of that. But anyway, we're at almost 9 minutes, so I'm going to cut this off. But I just wanted to show you what I've been up to, and if you're interested in any of my jewelry, just keep an eye on the eBay store. And I take most offers if they're not insulting, which some people, you'd be surprised. You can have something for 50 and they'll offer you 10. But if I have something for 40 and someone offers me 35, I never turn that down. In fact, I just had a brooch that I had for, I think they had for 38 and they offered me 33 and I took it. And so I got to ship that out tomorrow. So I always am open to good offers, and I do combine shipping on my stuff too. But I'll let you know if I'm going to list anywhere else. Even if you just want to go look at the pictures. Sometimes I want to do that. You know, I don't necessarily want to buy the thing, but maybe I want to go look at it. My shop has all kinds of stuff in it. Watches, jewelry, some of my own jewelry, and then secondhand jewelry, and just whatever I have. Like I said, I've got purses and frames, and I don't do many clothes. I don't think I have many clothes up right now if I do their kids' clothes. But I do have all that cut cloth there. They're all little squares my daughter's cut. And when those sell, we'll split the money. So I've got to get those listed in lots. So just a lot to go through and a lot to do. So I'll be back soon though with an actual ornament for you within a couple days, something I'm working on. I'm going to choose something today after I'm done with my listing for the day, and I'll move forward with that. So I'll be back soon, but I just kind of wanted to show you what I've been doing. I've been digging through a lot of my stuff and figuring out what to do. And anyway, that's it. So I'll be back soon. Bye.